Ain't it foggy outside? All the planes have been grounded. Ain't the fire inside? Let's all go stand around it. Funny, I've been there, and you've been here. We ain't had no time to drink that beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sandman podcast. I am your host, Brian W. Tosh, joined as always by our resident hack checker, Oliver Fullington.
Yo.
Our producer and co-host, El Hilo del Hack, Tyler Fullington. And the man whose stories got stories, the hardcore icon. He's got 99 problems, but bananas ain't one. The Sandman. Hack! Wake up, bud.
Huh, what? Is the AEW pay-per-view still on?
It just ended, actually.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it just
wow.
It just wrapped up here.
Wow. I started watching like 7 o'clock last night.
No, okay, we're just...
Eastern.
We're just kidding. It was a 5.5.
Wow. Dude.
He's just waking
I can't
up.
even remember the last... Who was the last round? Wow.
Yeah.
I think Clinton was president.
Dude, wow.
MJ.
That was crazy, dude.
MJF and Hangman James Storm was the main. It was certainly an extremely long pay-per-view. And this has been the story that we have said now for the last, I don't know how many AEW pay-per-views. And it's not that it's bad, right? At all. And I said before the show started...
No, dude. Fucking this, like the work rate in this pay-per-view, like they could break this into 3 different. They could have like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like you know how like WrestleMania's done.
Yes,
dude. They could literally break this show down, and they even have a couple more guys. They could literally break it down to like 15 matches, like a weekend kind of gimmick,
and do that.
I mean, some of these matches were great.
I
mean, honestly,
like,
I could see them maybe trying to do something like that with WWE going to Saudi. Maybe why not try to run something 2 nights
like
here
an
in the States?
AEW Revolution weekend?
I don't know, like, why are they killing this? All right, I feel like they're like the wrestlers are trying to make a point, but are the wrestlers the company too? Like, is the company trying to make a point? Like, putting all this on one night, even though they know that WWE is shitting the bed with like 5 matches, like on a WrestleMania night, or not so much on a WrestleMania pay-per-view, but there are other pay-per-views where there's just 5 matches.
Yeah, I mean you can't even compare the two. It's
like
close.
ridiculous.
It's not even
straight ridiculous. It's just 2 different products.
It's completely 2 different products, and when you analyze them, you have to do so as completely different products. And I was saying to you guys before we got started, it's not that it's bad, but I would say your Pac's gonna have a joke about this one. It's like going to a Brazilian steakhouse, and you just keep getting that green card, and you just keep getting the meat over and over and over.
It takes so much meat.
There's only so much picanha you can eat.
I knew where you were going as soon as you said that. I'm like, dude, I'm like throwing up.
Yes!
Like when you even a Trotty's man. Like, it's like I can't imagine how much product they sold at that arena between sodas, popcorn, hot dogs. You're at that place for 6 hours.
You gotta have lunch and dinner.
I mean, how long was it totally?
So if you're at the pre-show,
okay,
that was about an hour. So that would have started at 4 p.m. Pacific time.
I don't care about that. I just want total
5 hours and 45 minutes.
With pre-show and everything.
Yes. 5 hours and 45 minutes.
So could you imagine it? All right. That's because there isn't really any little kids at their shows.
Right. There's
very few.
There's some, but not a lot.
Yeah, like a WWE show, I'd
demographic
say
is
it's 20% more. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it's like,
All right, so that even makes me wonder more. But the crowd was still there. It was there, and it was there at the end. And I'm like, "Were all you snorting cocaine in the bathroom, fucking in between matches?"
They just love wrestling. The sickos love wrestling.
Dude, it was like being on a treadmill. Like the fan was on a treadmill. I mean, obviously they're having their breaks. You know what I mean?
let me get a hot dog and a dime bag.
25.
There's that.
They're serving the dime bags under the hot dogs in the bun. Literally, like. You gotta be, like you said, it's insane.
There's not many breaks. Like the breaks, pretty much, are like the slight video
WWE
packages.
has longer breaks in between their 4 matches.
And people got to be taking them piss bag things where it's like strapped around your leg, where you can. The
colostomy
same
bag?
people were sitting in the hard camera all fucking show.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, when are you pissing? When are you eating? I haven't seen the dude eat anything. Dude, it's so long. I'm looking at the crowd, not even watching what's going on in the ring.
Yeah.
I'm watching, all right, this guy hasn't moved in 3 matches. Is he a real person? Dude, I'm thinking this. I'm like, how are you there for so long? How
That's a
is
good
that
point.
possible?
Yeah, but dude, you gotta think people like us and like you, for instance, like people don't drink gallons of water a day.
Like we do.
You know what I mean? Like people don't do that stuff, so they don't.
All right,
I understand you have to move like within 3 hours. Yes, how have you not moved? I get it, but still,
yeah. I mean, what are there? All right, here's another one. How many seat fillers do you think they have during the show? 600? Is there 600 seat fillers?
No, they were sold out last night.
Some people are going out, they're like drenched, they're dehydrated, they're getting IV. I'm coming back in on the next match.
They have like,
dude.
they have like a medical tent for people with exhaustion at their shows.
They got a trainer fucking massaging legs and fucking calves.
You can get back in.
I just watched boxing. I can't take it anymore.
Every fucking fan in there gets a fucking 7.5 out of me. Just if you lasted, that's a whole show.
And it wasn't like
Honestly, depressed Get in there. What's next? Swerving Brody.
oh my god, Liger bomb on the apron.
Oh my god, dude.
it's literally an overload of good wrestling.
It is. It is.
I know.
It's so bad. It's so good. It's bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so great. It's bad.
That's the
burned me
problem. It's too much great.
You can't be invested in 4 matches fucking that much for 20 minutes.
Yeah, it literally burnt me out. Like
I
watching
know.
it was like,
I
man,
watched
like,
it today. I didn't even watch it last night, and it was just it's exhausting to watch. I mean, it's honestly,
I know you're like,
but
fuck, this
at
is
the end of
good.
it, I'm like, oh my god, this is awesome.
Man,
I'm like,
how many punch outs can you see in the middle of the ring?
right.
How
Dude,
many-
Invisible Man, listen to me right now. I'm going to beat the shit out of you in the middle of the ring. I'm telling you right now. Everybody's doing it. I'm calling it right now.
are you going to do a 1 count spot too?
No.
How many 1 counts were there?
We're not going to need seat fillers for
That's
that
not
one.
quick enough for the one.
All right. Let's right. He would botch the spot. That's the finish. That's actually the finish.
Well, unless they had that one old AEW ref that takes an hour and a half
Oh,
to
the
get
Young
down
Bucks
and
ref.
count.
Yes, the ball guy.
Oh, dude, I finally noticed him in the. Was
The slow
the
ref.
last match?
Rick Knox. No.
no. Remsburg
That's Bryce.
was
That's
there.
Remsburg.
That's your
He's
ref.
awesome.
That's your
That's-
ref.
Oh, that's the guy that I'm talking about.
Yeah, that guy's
MJF
great.
and-
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a
yeah.
great ref.
That's my ref.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I
I
mean,
didn't notice it until halfway through. I'm like, oh fuck, that's the Invisible Man ref.
yes. All right, so
good.
let's
All
break
right, I
the
knew
shit.
something.
That's like MJF's personal ref, I think.
He's
for
like their main
all-
event ref, I would say.
Pretty much. Well,
And
if
he's-
there's a
Oh, wait a
bump,
minute.
yeah.
All right, hold
Let's
on.
go.
All right, right now I want to open up this up. Did anybody notice anything that was totally blatant about MJF's outfit?
Well,
Yes.
of course, we'll talk about that in the main event. We all know
That was the
this.
first thing I noticed when
Everyone
you walked out.
did. Come on, man.
I was hoping nobody did.
Captain Obvious over here. It's
Just hoping nobody
Oh, was
knew.
that obvious?
Oh yeah.
You mean the poncho?
The what?
He's making a joke. All right, let's go. Starting the show off. They did this gimmick now where they've done this the last couple of pay-per-views where they have the pre-show match bleed into the start of the show. And this was the AEW National Title Battle Royal.
I get what they're trying to do with that.
But you can't do it every time.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
don't understand what you're getting to try and do with that.
Okay, so you're trying to attract the people who are watching the pre-show on YouTube or whatever and have that finish
Oh,
not
that you
end.
suck in to buy your
Yeah,
pay-per-view?
we went over that before.
all
Yeah,
right,
you understood.
Right, but I understand if
That's
you're
stupid.
if you're watching the pre-show, you're
Prepackaged
way more than likely buying the main thing anyway.
More than likely,
so, like,
but the fact that they have kept doing it makes me think that it has actually shown an increase in
that's
buys.
been successful, I guess.
No, and I don't think that at all. The reason that they may be doing it is because some fucking senior executive wants to do it. Why wouldn't you rather run a fucking package that you just spent 6 months on if you have really good guys doing your shit, running a pre-package, building some match, some particular match during the
that might
show
take
coming
an
up,
hour and a half.
than a shitty fucking match on a pre-show. Dude, WWE, did they ever do it?
No.
Okay, there's a reason why. Because they'd rather run packages. It's way better than a shitty match before fucking leading into a show to make you. Oh, well, we're gonna watch these two people on a pre-show match, and that's why you're gonna buy it. No, I want Kevin Dunn running fucking packages right then before my shit hits the air to get people to buy it.
Well, they've been doing it their last couple of pay-per-views, so
And obviously, it doesn't work.
well, I
Why
don't
is
know.
that obvious?
going up?
Their
How is that
their
obvious?
pay-per-view buys have been really strong this year.
All right, Ollie, can you please pull up their pay-per-view buys? As far back as you could go. And let's see. All right, I'm just saying, let's talk about it now because I think it's the shits.
No, they're in the 100,000 plus apparently for their pay-per-view buys.
I want to see if they've gone up consistently in the last year.
The trend line was going up for their pay-per-views.
Well, then it should keep going up after the couple of the guys like Ospreay coming back and stuff like that. Like business should be picking up a
Yes,
little bit then.
absolutely. So for this one, they're doing a battle royal. The last two guys are Jungle Jack Perry and Ricochet, and Perry eliminated Ricochet to win the national title. When they started this belt, the hope was that Ricochet would be like defending this on Indies a lot, and that just never really kind of got going. And it seemed like MJF kind
Ricochet's
of.
just great.
I love Ricochet.
That kid is fucking great.
I think-
He just really is.
Like I
Oh my
want him in
God,
the main
he's
events.
great.
I want him in the main. Like he's a main event player to me.
Oh, what do you care? Yeah, but for some reason I think he's wanted more around, and he can make more money anywhere else.
In the world.
Yes.
No,
I don't know. I just feel that way.
So Perry wins the belt, and it was a
That
big.
kid's great.
It was a big moment for Jack
I think
Perry.
his body too.
Ricochet. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's chiseled.
He's one of the best athletes in the business, like-
His selling is great. Everything about him is great, and his promos back in the day were the shits.
Now
that kid can cut a fucking promo.
Yes, I agree. I think he's destined for main event status. But Perry wins the belt.
Wait, how long's he been around? What do you mean he's destined for main event status?
Well, I'm saying now he should be in the main events. It's time to move him up the card, and I'm fine with him not having this
If you're
big
not there already, then you know what I mean.
No,
He's a plug and play player. You can plug him right into a main.
You definitely can.
You know
but
what I'm saying? You don't have to. I don't think he wants to be tied down anywhere.
Perry won the belt here with a Poison Rana finish on the apron, and then this was sentimental for him because he used to go to shows back in that Staples Center with his dad. And his dad,
nice.
Yeah, so for him to win the belt there, that was like a
that's
big moment.
great.
Yeah, and obviously his father passed away a couple years ago. Famous actor.
Oh, that's
Luke Perry.
great.
The show itself started off with the AEW World Tag Team match between the Young Bucks and FTR, and
For who? For what? For why?
I mean, we've only
for
actually
45 minutes.
ever seen these guys wrestle as tag match 4 times. So I know it feels like it's played out, but this was by far their best encounter between the two of them. I think the heel face.
There's
dichotomy-
3 matches in here. I specifically rewatched this one. Dude, there's 3 different matches in this.
Okay, what?
And for who, for what is the opening match, dude? I don't get it.
This is the only thing that I really disliked on the card.
Really? Oh, I really like
not
this.
because of the work was bad, but
No, it wasn't bad. It was
but what are
great
you-
when you really
but
look
dude,
at the
you're the-
byproduct.
you're the opening match, dude. You shouldn't be like double gigging and doing 100 false finishes and doing whatever as the opener. Like, in my opinion, like they went out there to try and steal the show on the opening match when there's 5 more hours of fucking wrestling. Not to mention the ending when you have Edge and Christian show up when nobody's going to be talking about your match anyway. It's all going to be Edge and Christian came back. Like, do yourself you're doing the company and the rest of the matches on the card a disservice by doing that.
Great fucking Ollie. What do you feel about that? I want to hear about what he feels because he's always like.
I mean, I kind of understand what Ty's saying, but I mean, I guess you could put it as like the second match, but then is there really a difference? I know they like to start their shows off hot and with kind of like a top guy match usually, and I mean, probably, yeah, I mean, I get the gigging and you probably could have kept away with that and whatever, but I mean, as far as like Edge and Christian coming back or whatever, I don't know, you don't put it as the co-main event. You know what I mean?
I have no problem with that being the opening match, but don't do what you did. Like, don't. I don't know. They went out there and tried to have a main event as their opening match.
Alright, to me, with all these fucking great matches, I don't think that your average fucking booking preference for first, second, third, and right before intermission, popcorn, you know, whatever.
Throw it out.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much talent here. It's like, oh, Jesus Christ. And dude, and obviously those guys got the most stroke, right? The fucking, the 2 young kids.
The Bucks, yeah.
Yeah. Well, why wouldn't I be first on the show? Dude, if I'm one of the boys that knows the owner and shit like that, you better believe I want to be the first match on this fucking show. You know what I mean? So who are you going to start with? You know what I mean? And like, the card's just so unbelievably stacked that you can't compare it to like to
traditional
normal
wrestling booking.
To normal, yes,
because it's not traditional wrestling booking.
Dude, this is freaking unbelievable.
It's a different day, and it's like I understand where you're coming from, Ty. In a traditional wrestling sense, there's no reason to have double juice, 25 minutes, 95 near falls, kicking out of everything, the family in the front row and all that stuff.
Yeah, you're
no, that's a main event match. But it's
semi-main, whatever.
But because of what the company is and the wrestling style, to this fan base, you got to throw out the old rule book a little bit because man, this was just insane. I mean, this was the best.
I'm not saying you have to be totally old school, but like, dude, don't do all that you did. It's just kind of like my point. Like, I'm not like saying like you have to be fucking like super old school, you know, like set the card and have it go like gradual or whatever. But like, that's too much.
And I also feel that, all right, the night that this is a little bit different, but I'll tie it all in. The night Jack gigged fucking Mass Transit, right?
Yes.
I was the next match. I said, I'm going to go out there and bleed my ass off, dude, just to make a point. I feel that this whole card was kind of like a one-upsmanship, and it all started like with the first. I mean, dude, this card was like, it was epic.
Can you top this?
Yeah,
It felt that way.
And it's like everybody was like looking, like had a monitor in your own locker room. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you want that competition amongst like everybody, and you want everybody to have the best match or the biggest moment or whatever. But it's not all just work rate.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can still have like the better match or the bigger moment without doing all the work.
I thought they told a good story in this match, though.
Everybody told a good story.
Yeah.
I know, but I thought they told a good story in this match. Like I thought this was
Which
excellent.
one are we talking
The
about?
Young Bucks and FTR. I thought it was excellent.
I don't know, dude.
I agree.
There's so much I'm ready to throw up. It's the
I thought you
first
had too
match.
much meat already.
Yeah.
I
Seriously,
don't
three
disagree,
matches.
Tosh, but do you think at the end of that match, after Edge and Christian came out, anybody said, man, wow, what a match?
Yeah.
Is that the only thing that they came away? What was the most thing?
No, the number
that
one
they
thing you
came
came away with, to me, is that I think that they are going to build up to like a TLC match at All In.
Alright, hold on. Would anybody be happier if they use them as run-ins? Or how would you feel if they use those
No.
two as run-ins?
No, I think that was perfectly fine. the way
No
what they
running.
did.
I like the no running because I'd rather.
Alright, well, you hated the throw-up as the fucking 20-minute quadruple zillion spring spot fucking match ever. And now you're going
I
to tell me
didn't
the
hate it.
exact
I
opposite?
didn't
No,
hate
you are, but they are.
No, he didn't hate it.
No, he hated it as much. He didn't love it.
Okay.
You
Well,
know, I thought the match was fine. I felt the work they did was fine. I hated the fact that they did that to the rest of the card.
you just didn't like the structure.
Yeah, I didn't like
Yeah,
that they
misunderstood.
that they opened up with a double juice fucking 30-minute.
I'm more like with you. I don't really
Then like a
care.
30-minute
If you're going to
What
use
are you
the
gonna
other
do?
two, use them in the match.
No,
I
don't
disagree.
think
I
so.
disagree
It's not a
because
championship match.
It is.
Yes,
It's
it
a
is.
tag team
It's a tag team
match.
title match.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I think it was important for FTR to win clean.
And they did.
Right. Instead of having the run in that caused.
I get that point.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
How long did this go out? Like 20?
6 years, 3 hours.
No, it didn't go 6 years.
what's that song?
Okay,
hold
no
on
shit.
here, yeah.
Bingo.
I knew I was missing
27
something.
minutes.
Anyway, I
Including entrance?
1940,
none of these are including
1941.
It's
All
just
right.
bell to bell.
just bell to
Okay.
bell for these old ones.
All right.
19 minutes, 41
Alright.
seconds.
I really love this, man. I'm going to go 4.5 stars for this. I thought it was fantastic, and I thought it was I think it's my favorite Young Bucks and FTR match that they've had, and I do think it's going to build up to a TLC match at All In between these three teams: FTR, Bucks, and Cope and Christian. Ollie, what do you give it?
I'm at like a.
Where do you go from here?
I'm at like a 3.5, like 4 for it. I mean, it was really fucking good.
So what
Like,
do you give
the
the
match.
rest of the card? 7s?
And I fucking. Yeah, I'm gonna say like a 3.5 because it was good. Probably a little too long. I really like the finish though because that was something that like different that they did that we haven't seen yet.
I thought the Bucks were going to
Like
go
the
over.
Shatter Machine off the fucking
yeah,
top
it's
rope.
awesome.
Yeah,
That was
nice.
that was something new that they did. I like that a
I
lot.
was shocked by that finish.
There was a couple other ones too.
It was great. I mean, there's so many near falls. I mean, can't even. Hack, what do you give it?
All right, like I've said, how many times have I said, this isn't a normal pay-per-view, dude. It's just not. It's just not. If you're giving that match fucking anywhere near a fucking 4, then you have 3 other matches that are
Yes, I do.
7s.
I probably do.
To me, you know what I'm saying? Because dude, obviously it's a great match. There's just to me like there's just too much, and I hate to bury anything for too much. All right, so I have to grade this on. I haven't seen the rest of the show yet, so I
He's bewildered.
He's very torn.
He
I
is
am.
torn.
This is the most torn I've seen.
I know this is so hard because
I grade every match in a vacuum on just that match.
all right. Then everything that I just said means nothing. I just said that, so I gotta give it a 3, but it's way better than a 3. Fuck. All right, 3.7.96.
All right. Ty.
I'm giving it a 0.
Oh my God, that's a stickler there.
I think they really disrespected the rest of the card, and that's 2 pro teams. That's just my opinion.
Placement.
All right. Up
I
next.
know, but I feel that. All right, well, hold on. How do you feel about him? How do you feel that it?
I'm like with you. It's like where do you put it on a card that has this many big matches?
You can still keep it there, but don't do what you did.
Okay,
No,
so
I get
now
it.
let's take it out, like he said, in a vacuum. Take it out of the whole card and put that match in the back. That's how I had to do it. I had to take it out of the rest of the card and put that. You're not giving it a 0 in a vacuum, that match.
If I know that that's the, but
it's a
Yeah.
match that you're
but I
just
have-
watching.
but I have to take
I
that
hear
match
that.
for what it
Then
is.
I gotta change my. I can't. And I do.
You got sucked back in by the
I
vacuum.
know. I did.
If that was semi-main, it's probably a 4.
I know, dude.
But I feel like they disrespected the whole
Dude,
rest of the card.
dude, I'm telling you, I think freaking we'll hear from our fucking fans too that they're just gonna be like, Jesus Christ, wow.
And I could be way wrong on what I'm thinking, like of how I took it, but that's just the way,
No,
like
I don't
that's
know.
just how I took it. I'm like, dude, that's kind of bullshit.
Yeah. Up next on the show was
Disrespecting the rest of the card.
next on the show was our girl Tony
But it's
Storm
not that way anymore.
taking on Marina Shafir, and this was a really hard fought match.
Oh my God, I can't wait to hear what Ty says about him and McGreer, fucking whatever it is.
Tony had a bunch of
Ty don't like her. Ty don't like her. But I thought fucking my girl fucking took her through a decent match.
she held her hand through the entire thing.
I thought this was about as
Good as Shafir
perfect
you've
you
seen?
could do with her.
Yes.
Yes.
And you know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? They didn't do too much. They let Shafir just fucking kick her and fucking punch her and get the heat. Not do fucking spot.
Fucking Tony.
Let her do whatever the fuck. Like, that's as good as you can walk her through
And how
that
long did
fucking
this go
match.
to? I think it was
Did you feel that, Albert?
9 minutes and 46 seconds.
I think it was just the right amount of time
right.
for it too.
9 minutes 46 seconds.
All right.
Yeah, not
Do you
long.
feel the same way?
I thought it was Marina's probably best match that I've seen of hers.
Right.
Not that
That's
I've
exactly
seen. Not
how
that
I
I've
felt.
seen a lot of matches because I don't watch like
She's a
AEW
run-in.
weekly.
I know, but she's a run-in.
She's a spot.
thing,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this was really good. I love the hip attacks Tony was doing.
Man,
And
Tony
I-
fucking carried
I
this
love the
girl
finish,
on her
too.
back the whole fucking 10 minutes.
The finish was.
You didn't like the biting? I like the biting.
I didn't like her no sell out after.
It was.
But
you
that's,
get your tit bitten, you're pissed.
but that's the. That's
But not right to the finish.
Yeah, speaking from experience there.
tit bitten.
What, the bar fight?
So she bites the tit.
Yes, women
And then,
fight
like,
tits.
and I know the small package is like her thing. I don't think it like
Nowhere.
went together.
I hated the finish.
You hated it. I
Yeah,
loved the
I was
finish.
like, I
didn't
didn't
love
even
it.
know the finish was coming. Had no idea, and I think maybe that's why Tony set it up like that.
I love
I
that.
think she set it up out of nowhere.
This match also is very similar to a lot of
Makes
matches on
sense?
the show. Yes.
Makes sense, perfectly
Very
planned
similar
out of
to a
nowhere.
lot of matches.
You're with a limited fucking partner, you know what I mean? You're
And that's
both
kind of her
over-
thing, though, too. Like, you know, like the small package
Yes,
out of nowhere
the big-
type
the
thing.
big
Like,
package.
Yeah, it's like for those two, what's the big end home sequence?
Nothing. Nothing because what happens later, see? Tony. Hey, let's just get out of here with a little bit of bullshit because I got something bigger planned after this.
Which
Yes.
is Ronda Rousey, and which is
Totally why Tony used that as a finish.
The resounding boo that Ronda got from the crowd.
which is great though because you have the possibility, and I'm not
Well,
saying
you know she's coming in. She's not. She's got Tony's big baby face. She ain't coming in there fucking.
No, but she's getting booed because people don't like her.
But Ollie, it's also
like, sure.
I think it's good heat though. I think Rousey has this heat with wrestling
Hold
fans.
on. What? All right. What was her last gimmick that she did in WWE?
She was just Rousey, but it didn't
I know,
end well. It didn't end
What was
well.
the last big thing that anybody remembers her doing?
She had stuff with like Alexa Bliss, I think, or I can't even remember who
Pat,
she
you
was.
remember anything like that with her? All right,
but
so
didn't-
I'm
but
just
didn't
saying,
she-
what's the
no,
last memory that a wrestling fan would have of her?
Dude, I mean,
Because
she's
her-
prevalent in social media aspect.
She's
like-
huge, and
oh,
she
is she?
has.
Yeah.
Heck, she's making her return fight in May against Gina Carano. It's like a dream MMA women's
Is
match.
Karana like as old as she is?
Yes,
Is it
there's-
like all bullshit?
No, it's going to be a real fight, but
Okay,
they're
is
both.
it
They're
all
over. But
bullshit?
they're both over the hill.
They're both over the hill.
prize.
Is it like me fighting?
It's like
Invisible
Tyson.
Man.
It's like Tyson Mayweather or whatever. You know.
But but she's still, and Netflix is putting that on. UFC was negotiating to get the fight, but they didn't come to terms with them. So now they took it to Netflix for big money. So she has that fight in May.
But I could
so
be-
she's
I-
not going to work. She's not going to work a wrestling match before May. And so I would say that the goal here should be All In. Again, focusing to All In. If you can get Rousey and Tony in London at All In,
Well,
that's
that would
the
be the
dream.
spot.
That's the spot to do it.
Tony in London.
Tony in London against Ronda.
Against anybody.
I could
That's
be wrong, but
awful.
didn't Ronda kind of like badmouth wrestling like on her
Yes.
way out? Like
She badmouthed WWE. She didn't
Okay.
badmouth wrestling.
Okay.
She badmouthed a lot of the high ups in
Do
WWE.
you remember?
She
Are you
ripped-
qualified to say exactly what she said on
Yes,
the way out, or
yes.
are you paraphrasing?
I'm paraphrasing, but she had a lot of comments about Bruce Pritchard and a lot.
He's running shit, and either
Yeah.
you're super happy with him or you're super sad with him.
She
He's
was-
that kind of guy in that spot.
She was very complimentary of Stephanie. She enjoyed working with Stephanie.
That makes sense, totally.
And but she was critical of a lot of WWE stuff and didn't like her end there.
What was her stuff that she was critical of?
Just I guess her use, her
All right,
booking.
somebody please find that out. I want to know what Rondi's problem, what her problem was with WWE.
But I think that this could potentially Ronda is obviously not the star that she was a decade ago.
Do we get the pay-per-view
because she was
numbers
coming
that
right off
possible?
of
Right
leaving
off of
MMA.
UFC.
Yeah.
Let's
So
get back
she
to
was
that.
when she got started in WWE, she was obviously super hot.
Yeah.
And then
Fire.
on fire.
Straight fire.
She was the reason, one of the biggest reasons WWE got their deal with Fox to put SmackDown on Fox television. When they had that Fox deal, that Ronda was one of the big reasons then that they got
Well,
that
because
deal.
they probably thought that there was going to be another Ronda right behind her.
Well, and you're also grabbing UFC and MMA fans to
Of course.
to wrestling.
Yes,
So,
the cross brand is fucking like
Right.
gold.
So her in AEW, I mean, I think short term there's a lot of potential there. I think the longer you use Ronda, the less of a star that she is.
I don't
But
think that they would know how to even use her right.
Why? You don't think her and Tony is a marquee kind of
I
matchup?
think guys like Vince know how to use somebody like that right.
But Vince
I'm
didn't
not
use
so
her
sure
right.
that this company knows how to use her right.
I wouldn't say that Vince used her right. Huh? I wouldn't say that Vince used her right. She had 2 big WrestleMania matches, but she kind of faded away. In WWE.
Was she in WrestleMania?
Yeah,
Okay.
she was. She worked 2 big WrestleMania
Okay,
matches,
that's it.
but they weren't well
These people
executed.
won't know how to utilize it. I'm telling you, they won't.
If it's Tony and her at All In, you don't think that's a good utilization
Okay, that's
of her?
a one-off.
That's their WrestleMania. You don't think that's a good utilization for her?
With Tony, yes.
Okay.
But what after?
I don't know if there's an after with her.
We'll have to see.
For a match, though, this was just there. I'm going to go 2 stars for it. Ollie, what do you give it?
So you think, Ronda, in 2 years from now, her name will ever be mentioned again in the annals of professional wrestling besides WWE?
Yeah, I think she'll have something in AEW.
All right, so you think, all right, Ty, Ollie, do you think she's going to do something to be more remembered than WWE?
Way more
Anything?
I'll say it's possible.
I think it's
Yeah.
I think it's up to her whether or not she wants to be affiliated.
Totally.
For the
I
long
agree.
haul.
Totally.
I agree with that as well.
Okay, who could she work with that could get her to that height?
Tony.
She could do Tony.
Can Tony get her to that height? Is
think-
AEW big enough for?
Well, that's
is
the
that
thing.
even
I
a
don't
big enough
know if-
product?
She
to get her
helps
to
lift
that
them,
level?
too. She helps lift them to a level.
All right, but to me, they already have the crossover. They don't need her for the more crossover.
Why? What
They
crossover
need
do
her
they
for
have?
nostalgia crossover.
What crossover do they currently have?
They do because it's old hat. Pro wrestling fans know about fucking MMA, and MMA knows about pro wrestling.
Yeah, but
That's old hat. to me.
Ronda Rousey fans from WWE they may not watch AEW, but may watch AEW now because she's there.
If she is
but
booked,
how many?
No,
All right,
Hack, I'll say this
pull
too.
up her and pull up how many followers she has.
She has
Ollie. Let's see.
million.
I want to hear. I want to hear it.
Hack, I will say that if she's presented in a more of a badass kind of way than WWE could present, where she bloodies women up and she gets very physical and very violent and is able to curse and do like.
And I think
She was cursing on. Did you see her outside? She was saying she
and
was
Shafir
cursing
was
to
doing
a
the
girl.
fucking thing.
16.9 million followers.
That's huge.
Holy fuck!
That's why-
16.9 million.
That's why you bring her in.
Oh shit! That gives me chills.
That's why you bring her in.
That's the
But
only
she
reason.
could be like that
bridge.
that they wanted Shafir to be. Rousey could be like the female Moxley.
Yes.
You know, like
yes.
like kind of like a
But I
female
don't-
Moxley.
Put her with Moxley.
I don't
well,
think-
Moxley's got his girl.
I don't think she's got.
Put her against Moxley and do it. Moxley's girl in.
I don't
but
think
that's
she
Ryder's
wants.
wife.
I don't think she wants to do a long run in wrestling
I
ever
don't
again.
think she does.
She's never going to be more than a part-timer.
All right, so
Right.
where are they going with her?
I think it's Tony at All In. That's my guess.
Ollie?
Yeah, I would agree
Yeah,
with that.
Oh, well, that's why they brought her there.
And Tony's face when she like popped up
Was
and like,
awesome.
saw her, and she was like, "Fuck it."
Yeah.
and then like walked out like
That was business.
great.
That
And then
was-
they brought out more security guards than they ever would for the biggest guys in the world.
And all of them go to the one girl, like 2 guys go to fucking her.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they missed showing
Oh,
us
the
Shafir
shot.
fucking hit. I was
Yeah, I
like,
was
what?
like, what happened?
I thought
The
Tony
cheap
was just
shot.
laying on the ground like laughing
Yeah,
or
fucking
something.
around.
Like, yeah.
No, they missed. That was a botch. The camera there.
How do you fuck?
What-
They missed a lot of shit.
What do you give it, Ollie?
They
The
caught
Marina
too
and Tony
much.
match.
I'll give it a 2.5.
Hack.
What are we talking about again?
Marina and Tony.
How Tony walked her through that match.
What do you give it?
In this card, this is so hard. It's fucking her. For what I expected, 375.
Another 375. Ty.
I'm gonna, just because of how I thought that could have been like really the shits. I just didn't like the finish. That's like a 4.5 for me. It probably would have been a 5 if I liked the finish. But just for that spot, 9 minutes for those two to walk her through that, like you did your
But I
job.
can't give it higher than that because of the finish.
Okay, you
It would have been a
went
5
on.
for me if it was, but I gave it a 4.5.
The finish took off that
I
like
like the finish.
0.75 for me.
It
You know what I mean?
It just didn't like. It
didn't
wasn't
look-
smooth.
No,
like,
but
it
it's
wasn't.
not- but
it
not
was
like-
like,
Because they knew they were going somewhere else, so they wanted you to forget about that finish.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
wanted you totally to forget about
Yeah.
it.
I see your point. Up next on the show was the AEW Continental Championship
But
match.
excuse me, but they also start doing that in a lot of these matches in their finish, where there's got to be like a run in, there's got to be this, there's got to be that. Can everybody please just lose clean, like just straight clean,
Yeah.
with no run-ins, no nothing, no bullshit.
Continental Championship match between Jon Moxley and Takeshita, and oh my god, what a fucking war these two had. These two guys just, I mean,
The
Takeshita
last 3 minutes.
was incredible.
Wow, I got it here. Wow, wow.
it was
wow.
better than the rest of the entire whole
Holy
match.
shit! The last 3 minutes.
I'm putting a star
Jesus.
on this match when we do our hackies at the end of the year because this one is, I'm putting it down as a potential match of the year. I think it's that fucking good. Yeah, I think it was that fucking good, man.
I think the Andrade match is more of a match
That
of
match
the
was
year
great
than
too,
that.
but this one, man, I think that like you said, the close on this match with these two guys throwing bombs at each other. I love Takeshita, and the crowd is ready to accept him as a babyface. Will they please
there's a
finally
little
get him out of the Don Callis family?
All right, listen to me. Watch that. Watch the first fucking. All right, these two guys know each other so well that they don't fucking touch each other for like the first fucking they're not touching each other. Watch it without the sound. Because I'm watching it upstairs because the classic's on or whatever, so I want to hear the classic down here, but I want to watch wrestling. But they got wrestling on and the classic on here, but I want to sit here and do that. And dude, in fact, the girls' match was even just as bad, dude. They're not touching each other. They're just not. They're nowhere near fucking like each other. The girls, it's because it's bad. These two guys, it's because they respect each other and they're so good at their craft that nobody else notices unless you're a guy that could be out there in the ring with them.
Well,
It's great.
These two are master craftsmen, man. They really
they
are. Like these are like at the profession, if you want to say the tops of the profession.
Yeah, yes, the professionalism of their fucking first 10 minutes was fucking just straight like poetry, dude. It was great.
It really is. I am so ready for Takeshita to get that babyface run. They need
He doesn't speak the language, he can't talk the promo.
Doesn't matter.
You might as well have a mask on him.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. You
Nope.
can't be the super baby face in America if you can't speak the language. And
That's not true. That
Rey
is-
Mysterio,
that's-
don't bring back Rey Mysterio, dude, because
Ray
you can't speak
Mysterio
the
speaks
language.
English.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
that is.
You have to have a promo, dude. You can't pull the fuck. All right, you could be a baby face and it's like in the Andrade match. Andrade's supposed to be the heel, right? The other guy's supposed to be the baby.
Bandito.
Okay, Yeah, he's got. If that dude took his mask off, he might be the biggest babyface ever in the business.
Benzino.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's super.
Yeah, the dude's as good looking as fucking Rey Mysterio.
How do you know?
I've seen pictures of him.
Okay,
his OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Let's get back to this Takeshita Moxley match. I'm telling you, the crowd is with Takeshita as a babyface here. They are.
Well, yeah, they are, because Moxley's the baddest, the heel of he's their best heel they have, dude, because he's great.
But he's kind of
So
a
guys are
baby.
turning him baby too.
But he's
kinda.
also
Moxley's
baby.
baby now.
He's kind of a baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's one of those tweeners that it's like,
It's a perfect example of what I just said.
Well, Takeshita was baby before he went heel with the Don Callis family.
Yes.
He was never baby.
Yes, he was.
it was.
Yeah, he
Before
was.
went
Okay,
with
was
Don.
Takeshita baby working against fucking what's his name?
You might not have been
the guy
watching.
that I love.
Fletcher?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't.
Okay, then I don't know. You guys think I don't know. To
I
me,
do.
he's not even a tweener, dude. You can't get behind him fully because he doesn't speak English.
That is, I feel like an old.
You don't think he would get over if he spoke English? If he cut a good fucking good promo in English, you don't think he would get over
Do
more?
I think he would be more over?
Takeshita?
Yeah, more over, yes. But
If
he's
he could
already
do-
over right now.
Yeah, but he's not at that next level.
I think he is.
Are you?
I think he is.
You?
I think he's about as over as any baby in that company, probably.
Yeah, I do.
I don't see it like that. I don't see him as a baby.
Okay, I do. And I think the crowd
I
does
see
too.
he's
Hank.
at the will of his opponent.
He kept.
Okay, hold on. Is he a baby against... here we go. Is he a baby against Darby Allin? I could give you 15 dudes in that company that he could work against, and nowhere you're telling me that Takeshita's a baby, correct?
I think they both get cheered.
I think they both get cheered in that match.
But
too.
that's-
A lot of times both people get cheered.
But that's
you
that's
can
my
put
point.
him
That's our
against-
point.
That's why. No, my point is more he's a tweener.
Takeshita was
If possible.
Takeshita was doing baby matches before he went heel.
Darby is a weird example. Hack that you
I
throw
don't
out there.
think he ever went heel because he's never accepted
Well, then
as a baby.
we're all telling you that he was baby before he went heel.
Wait a minute, and
Literally
I'm
every
telling
single one of
you,
us.
I didn't feel that ever. I accepted
To
him
you
as
as
a
a
baby,
fan
and I
watching.
don't feel like anybody in the crowd more than 30 to 35% felt the same exact way.
You're
No way.
You're like really
I'm
wrong.
100% right.
You're like really wrong on this.
He
Well,
fought.
then find me a video.
He fought from underneath in this match, and the crowd is with him. And you're almost thinking he's going to
It's
take
the
it.
strength of your opponent.
Moxley then.
Oh my God.
What I didn't love
Jesus
about
Christ, cry about it.
what I didn't love about this is what you did in this match, and you also did in the main event. You have multiple chokeout finishes on the show, and I know it's Moxley's finish. I don't think he should have.
That's the boy's fault.
That's the boys' fault.
You can't have that same finish.
Can't have that same finish, and I did not like that. But this was fantastic pro wrestling. Again, if it was in a vacuum, I'm going to give it a 5-star. I absolutely love this. Ollie?
Like you guys said, last 3 minutes were really fucking awesome, but the first 10, it was like they weren't, like the hack said, like I get they weren't touching each other, but it looked way too fucking weak, like for me and for those two guys. So I gotta give it like a 3.
I love it that they weren't hitting each other, dude. They were,
And like I get it, you're not supposed to hit the guy, but it looked too much like they weren't trying to hit the guy, especially for those two guys.
I'm glad you said that because I can see his fucking total fucking perspective.
What do you give it, Hack?
4.5.
Ty?
I'm closer with Ollie. I'm like, 3.5. I think they got way better in them, honestly.
Well, the time limit draw one was fucking awesome, too.
Yeah, that's. I've seen them do
Dude,
it.
the last 3 minutes though is
was-
worth like
was
a
really
3
good.
and a half to
It's
me.
amazing.
It really is.
The
last 3 minutes, you know, they're
What?
just being pros the first 10 minutes.
How
you know what I
often
mean?
do
They
you-
got me at the end.
I was kind of
How-
bored
when
until
they
then.
start, yeah, right. I was like, all right, this is done still. This is what I'm watching. You
But
know what I mean? But right then, I was like, oh.
How often do you say all that people remember is the finish. And that home section, I think, when I go back and look at this year of wrestling that we watch, I think that's going to be right up there with anything else I watch all year. I really do.
Well, it makes me feel better about even talking to you idiots that you at least feels that it's in the same fucking perspective that I do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that was just great shit.
It was. Up next on the show was the AEW Women's Tag Team Championship match between Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron, taking on Lena Cross and Megan Bayne. And this was a very short match. I'm glad they booked this short. You had on the pre-show, Willow worked Cross.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
She's a double champion.
She's the TBS champ, so she worked against Cross for that belt on the pre-show, and then they did a tag title match on the main show. So she's selling the injury from the pre-show match, so it's built off that, and that's why this match went short.
Forwarded through that, okay.
So that's I think it's really strong booking. I think
I hate it. Somebody that's all right. You get.
But it's smart booking. And how long did this go? 4 minutes?
5 minutes.
5 minutes? I mean, that's how this match should have been. If you're working an injury angle, that's exactly how the booking of it should have been. And you put the tag belts on a
and it's just different that you got a chick that's got 2 different belts and happens to be God. That Willow's fucking great.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So you're using her twice in the show, but I don't like the pre-show thing. I'd rather do them both on the main show. Then not this main show because it's so sad.
I was just gonna say, yeah.
We need another match.
I get what you're
Put
saying.
on another one.
I'm
then
putting up the
wasting
stop
it on
sign
the
for the meat
pre-show.
market on fucking
Yeah, we're gonna do it. Do that
Yes,
after
the
all.
chicken defend both
It's a
belts.
sausage
Do it
on the
big.
Be like first and like fourth.
Turning my fucking card over.
The heels just dominated this match, and then Cross and Bane won with a double chokeslam, which was pretty nice. Megan Bane, Joey's girl, gets a belt. I love it. Congratulations to
About
Megan.
time.
About time she got a belt. She's fucking fantastic. I'm interested to see what they do.
I know. I
with
mean,
the
like
women's tag.
I kind of feel like for Penelope Ford, because I feel like they might have still won the belts anyway if she wasn't hurt. But honestly, Lena Cross is way better. Like, this is a way better team having like
I was
the
gonna
two
say she's a
twin
better
towers.
tag partner than
Like it's just better that way.
As a match, though, it really wasn't long and it wasn't that much, so I'll give it a star and a half. But that's not because the work in it was bad or anything. It just was the whatever match. What do you give it, Owen?
Man, this is like a weird match to rate for me because like the work in it is whatever, and it was so short. But it's like it's 5-star booking.
Perfect booking. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the work rate's whatever, but I'm so happy that one, the match was short, and because you're going with the injury, and then I mean you're going against 2 fucking Amazons. Like, you know what I mean? They should have won.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So, and hopefully they keep the belts for a while.
Hack.
Yeah, give it a 2.5.
Ty.
They fucking knew their role, jabronis, and I ain't saying jabronis, and if they're bad.
That's true.
But they got in, got out, turned the tags, did what they were fucking supposed to do. Hey, guys, they're not looking at us. Let's get in, get out, do our fucking job, right? And I gotta applaud. That's 5. I gotta applaud that.
Wow. Okay. All right, man. Yeah.
Wow, did he just say a 5?
He did drop a 5 for that.
They
yeah.
could have easily went out there and tried to fucking do a whole bunch
Spot.
of shit
Go out and
and
spot.
and be, but no.
Wasn't the time or place. At all.
Right. Not the time. Like, get in, get out, do your fucking job.
Up next on the show was Swerve Strickland taking on Brody King. And man, these two guys were just beating the shit out of each other. The vertebraker on the floor was just nuts. And how about the fucking core strength for Swerve to get him up for that Liger bomb, that deadlift Liger bomb on the fucking apron? I mean, Swerve, I know he put on a lot of weight for this return, and he's put on a lot of size, but that amount of strength to have to do that to fucking Brody, when it's all dead weight right
It was
there.
the shits. He was like 26 inches off the fucking apron.
He still got him up, dude.
Power bomb.
Yeah, I get that or whatever, but I don't know. I
mean, dude.
I thought the spot was the shits.
I thought it was a great spot, dude.
I don't know.
I'm not saying it's like a great spot or whatever. I think it's fucking super impressive that he pulled him the fuck up, and that's a horrible bump to take.
Yeah, it's such a horrible bump to take.
I think I could have got him up.
Oh, yeah, please. You couldn't get up the Invisible Man for that spot.
Oh, I'm gonna prove it right now.
Oh, no, he's
Let me lock that in my memory
He's
right
giving the
now.
Invisible Man a
Power bomb on apron with the Invisible Man.
deadlift power bomb.
Oh, damn. I don't know what
You will explode your ass on the apron.
How much does the Invisible Man weigh?
It weighs a lot. It's a question
He's
mark.
gotta be like at least like.
Well, we're gonna have a weigh-in, right?
This was just awesome, though. Swerve won it with the house call. How long did this go, Ollie? 15?
Yeah, right at 14 and a half, basically.
Dude, and Swerve laid all those kicks in.
Every
And Brody didn't fucking put a finger up.
No,
Nothing.
And like Brody, they heated up to have the MJF title match, right? And Brody, like they were just so crowded at the top of this card that it's hard to get into that main event there in AEW
area, yeah.
But Brody is the kind of guy where you give him a win or two.
Hated the finish.
You hated it?
Yep.
Well, hold on. Let me finish my point about Brody first.
Yeah, sorry.
Brody's the kind of guy that I feel like you can give him a win or two and reheat him up to that level again quickly. You know what I
Depending on
mean?
the opponent, yeah.
Depending on
right.
the opponent. So, like, this doesn't kill him, but Swerve here gets the win, and Swerve is still, a main event guy for you.
Right. And as
And-
long as you're putting them in that, against dudes in that realm.
Losing doesn't hurt Brody.
Yeah, right.
I like this finish.
At WrestleMania last year, I didn't like the way that they were using Brody. When I went up to him, he was sitting at his table. I know you might have been. Were you behind me? Before I
I'm not
talked
sure
to
if I was or
Brody
not.
before I buried the other guy. There was-
Danhausen.
No, Hendry.
Joe Hendry. Okay.
Yeah, but right there, I was like, "Fuck, dude, I'm hating the way he is." You guys, it pays the same.
That's great.
That's it. You guys pays the same.
Well, he was in those
Look
six
me right
mans.
now, pays
He was
the
in
same.
those six mans then with Malachi and
stealing money.
Well, wasn't he was still fucking getting over,
Dude,
but
6 mans are stealing money.
Yeah.
okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
because
it's like 1/3 of the work.
yeah, it's their
I don't know. Is it in an AEW six-man?
yes, it's still 6 mans. Oh, not
tell
those
that to
guys
Clark.
have some
Ain't no night
badass
off
6
now.
Tell
mans.
that to Clark
They have
Connors,
some
man.
badass
Yeah.
6 mans.
Tell that to Darby with
Well,
that spot.
It's a different animal.
But you didn't like the finish in this?
What are we talking about again?
Swerve and Brody.
Yeah, I didn't think it was enough.
You didn't think it was enough?
You didn't
to
think
put
it was
out?
enough to put Brody away?
I had to keep him there until the center block.
Yeah. Okay. I mean,
Brody's a beast.
he is, but
I was like, seriously?
well,
I don't know.
Well, what? Do you want to give him 6 finishers like everybody else? Or
then you're
Well,
going to complain
no.
about that.
Well, that's
no.
kind of where I'm going
Well,
with. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like, where's the
I'd
line?
rather see in a match like that. I'd rather Swerve slip. I'd rather Swerve slip over than whatever they wanted to do. Just
Like a small package type thing?
Well,
like that kind of slip are you
I
talking about?
think that the end of the match depended on what was happening because of the cinder block thing at the end. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get to that cinder block spot, they're like, all right, well, we'll do this to get there. Because every time you put together a fucking match, where do you start? At the very end. So I think that they just got stuck in some like mindset fucking because it wasn't enough to keep Brody down for that long to me.
Well, the end is he's getting out the cinder block, and then Kenny comes out and makes the save for him, and you're building up to Kenny and Swerve.
And that's the thing, but they didn't make him sell enough for Kenny to come out to me because, dude, he's laying there for 2 minutes, and what was the last minute of it?
It was a house call you gave him.
Yeah, all
The
right.
kick, his finisher, which is his finisher.
Oh, yeah, the kick to the back of the head.
Yeah, yeah.
I really like this. I'm going to go 4 stars.
Which landed, which was perfect.
Oh, every time he did a kick,
yeah.
they were on.
Well, and these two wouldn't have it any other way. Obviously, you know what I mean. It's like a little bit on the strong side of a match. You know,
I really love this. I'm going to go 4 stars for it. Ollie?
Not like a 3.5. Just super, super solid.
Hack?
the aftermath. I mean, this is 4.5.
4.5.
Yeah, I'm 3.5, 4 right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hated the finish.
Up next on the show is the AEW Women's World Championship match. 2 out of 3 falls between Tekla and Chris Statlander. And I know they've been building up to this one, but on a show that you know is going to go 4 hours and 45 minutes, did
Yeah,
this
but best out of 3 falls.
the best out of 3 falls?
I hear what you're saying, but I kind of like it because when's the last 2 out of 3 falls match you saw?
Yeah, you don't run a ton of them.
Right.
It's not.
Yeah, like,
And it's not a ladder match. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
I'm tired of those. Right. Those are played out
But
stipulation
yes,
matches.
I get what you're saying. A little bit probably
it's-
poor place.
Dude, you
Well, how
guys.
long? How
It's
long
not
was
like it went
Alex?
that long though. 15.
So
Well, you could do it-
17 minutes.
Well,
Okay.
All right. They they did 2 out of 3 falls in under 20 minutes. So they could have done a single fall for 17 and.
Right.
Ali said it. Why the fuck would you put a match like this in this card?
Well, I said that.
He said that.
All right.
Welcome to the party.
But dude, seriously, this is
the
booked to
women's
fail.
title.
This is booked to fail.
I don't think it failed.
It's booked to fail.
I don't think they set them up to failure.
Okay.
I mean, I don't
You're
like.
gonna stick a fucking match like this in the middle of this card, and you're expecting them to shine? You're expecting them to fail miserably here. How do you not get that?
Well, where would you have put them?
Seriously, you don't. You don't put them in a
It's a
fucking
women's
3.
title match.
I know, but you don't make it a 3.
You don't make it a 2 out of 3. That was my
Right.
original point. I don't love the stiff.
No, you don't do that right here.
So it's fine if it's just a single fall?
It's ridiculous. No, it should be the opening match or the second match.
I thought they executed their work decently in this, and I like Tekla, man.
The end of the fucking first fall was the shits. There was the corner, the roll-up thing, or out.
She
and
stole
the
the
rope
cradle.
And they're cheating?
And
I
the
think
hands
that's
on the rope.
perfectly
I actually
fine.
like
No.
So did
Right. I like that, but the way they came into it was horrible, and then the way that they came out of it horrible, and then the way that the second fall was fucking the shits, and then the end was the shits.
I like
There,
the
let me see. All right, you talk, and let me get into my notes because I got a lot.
Statlander got the second fall with her Saturday Night
hated
Fever,
finish.
and then there was a bunch of interference, which I didn't love, and then Tekla.
Oh yeah! Oh no! Here we go again. Another bullshit. Statlander fucking. How long did she cover for? 1, 2, 3. Everybody counts 10, right? It's another reason why the other 2 girls come in for the other girl. Statlander fucking beats her or whatever. Statlander's got her pinned for 10 seconds, and then Statlander loses. What else can you possibly do to make Statlander look good losing? Why don't you just have her fucking lose?
I don't disagree with you, Hack. I would have been fine without the interference.
Why have those other 2 girls even come out? That Statlander popped one each, hit both one each on the other side. They had nothing to do, technically, except that she was distracted until she turned around at the end and she got the spear or whatever.
It was a distraction finish.
You know what I
and
mean?
then
It was
the
just bullshit. It was just straight bullshit out there. Blah, blah, blah. Statlander's fucking great, but, the world's against her.
I didn't love it. I'm going to go 2 stars for this. Ollie?
I didn't think it was bad. I thought they did pretty good for
I
a
didn't think it
2
was
out of 3
bad.
falls match, and I thought they structured the falls pretty good out of it as far as like of the timing of when they happened in the match. So I mean, I'm gonna give it at least a 3.
Okay. Hack, I guess
You
you're...
know, I hated everything about it.
But I do hate the run-ins, though. I probably would have
I hated
rated
the
it
run-ins.
higher without the run.
I would have rated it higher without the runs as well. Ty?
I didn't mind the running because it's like fucking. It's just bullshit heel shit. So like, I mean, I get like normally like sometimes I would hate it, but I think that's the story that they've kind of been telling with those 2. You know, like
Yeah.
it's kind of been Statlander versus
The world
them,
with those
like,
that group, yeah.
So like, I didn't love it. I didn't hate it or whatever, but I thought they did fine, and it might have been Tekla's better matches I've seen of her in AEW. I think that
I forgot that.
I like Tekla.
I never
Yeah.
disliked her or thought she was bad, but I thought she was really good in this. Her personally
I think her character and her persona
is coming out.
yes.
Yeah, it's
That
like,
girl needs the microphone in her fucking hand, dude. That girl is fucking gold on the microphone.
She's been
Just
cutting
the-
good promos, yeah.
Yeah.
That girl is gold. She's like, that's the kind of girl that I would like to hang around with. No, dude, I was at my fucking at my buddy's mom's funeral the other day, and his brother had a daughter that was fucking just reminded me of her, like super bubby, like cocky and shit like that. That girl's got a great personality. she could go far. I think the reason they put the belt on her. Well, obviously she can work and she does her stupid move or whatever
Her
it's called.
stupid move.
But the girl can cut a great promo.
She absolutely
Yeah,
can.
I think she's coming into her own as this character right now.
Yeah.
And I think it was some of her better. I never thought she was a bad worker or anything before, but I think she's showing out a little bit more now. So I'll give it a 3.
Yeah. Up next on the show was the AEW World Trios Championship match between Okada, Fletcher, and Mark Davis taking on Mystico, Mike Bailey, and Kevin Knight. And
Are we halfway through the card yet? Nope.
I don't think we're halfway
Dude,
there
this
yet.
is like going to a fucking popcorn stand.
No, we are halfway. We're halfway
I
now.
just hate the talent in this fucking match being a. Alright, think about everything that we've seen or whatever, and you can take this match and break that down into 2 different other matches that will be just as good as anything else you've seen on the card.
We could break this match down into 3 singles matches and put this on a show, and they could all put on 3 5-star matches with these talents.
I know, those dudes, they're all talented dudes, and you want to put them on the card, but there's no reason that this match should be on the card.
Or anything more than
you don't
11
need
minutes
to, you don't
with
need
entrances.
to, you don't need to get Fletcher and Okada on the card.
No, I hate Fletcher and Okada being on the same team. And
Yeah, I don't think you need to do that.
Talent.
Yeah, I just don't think you need to do that.
Well, they're not holding the 6-man titles anymore, which is good because they shouldn't be, right? Okada and Fletcher, that belt is beneath them.
Right, that's why I'm saying, I don't think that...
And this easily could have been a
Neither one of
Dynamite
them
main event.
doesn't need a belt. Okada or Fletcher doesn't
Yeah, that's
need
why it's
a
good.
belt.
They got the trio.
And
They
Well,
should have
one
never
of them.
had it on them.
No,
You know what I mean?
yeah, right.
They should have never had
That's
it
a
on
good
them.
point too. I never even, alright, to me, I don't know. Alright, you guys might think this is stupid and you might not even know this. Pap will know this, but ever since they made those 6-man tags with the Freebirds, Pap.
The Freebird rules?
Yeah, I was always they don't, those tags mean nothing to me whatsoever.
It's fine because I think having the trios tags is fine is because if there's only so many tag teams that can be viable for the tag team titles. If you're not doing a program with the tag champs, then every other
you're
tag
in oblivion.
that's what I'm saying. Then every
Good
other
point.
tag team is fucking useless on
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
good point.
So Jet Speed, who is not in the tag program right now, it's something to do with them, and you're also
Right.
giving.
Is he the one with no shoes?
Yeah.
Yes, it's Bailey and Kevin Knight.
And he had the mask and
He
they
did,
tore it
yes.
off.
Yeah.
Didn't everybody know that?
Well, that-
I knew that.
No,
I
they were
knew
just
they were
wearing
tearing the masks off.
They were just wearing the mask because they were with
Mystico.
Bandito.
Mystico,
That's
Mystico,
it. Yeah.
Mystico.
Or, sorry,
Okay,
Mystico.
so does the ripoff have anything to do with the Mexican culture of the mask thing and
it's-
them wearing it?
It's just
I'm getting somewhere
It's
here.
just for them to be tied in with Mystico, and Mystico Hack is among the biggest draws in pro wrestling. Mystico has sold out Arena Mexico last year and this year an insane amount of times.
I didn't know that.
He has wrestled in front of 10,000 people more than any other wrestler in the world over the last year. He is one of the biggest draws, and AEW officially signed him, so he's deal with. That's a big chess piece off the board with WWE
Because they're
and
trying to
AAA.
do all that anyway.
With WWE
So-
and AAA, right? You remove Mystico as somebody WWE could poach,
That's a good move.
and
yeah.
you have him,
What are you kidding me? Yes, exactly.
and you further entrench your relationship with CMLL. And that's part of the reason why they went over in this
And
match.
other guys will choose because Mystico went there. Other Mexican guys will choose that over WWE more than likely because of
You
that.
get the freedom. You get to have a double contract.
right.
But I'd also like to know the penetration of what's the of
AO.
Who?
no what's fucking the show that I watch? I mean, the shows that we were just talking about where WWE is now.
AAA.
No, the shows that they're on. Fucking
What, like Netflix?
yes. Like, what's that penetration of there down fucking in Mexico compared to like WWE?
What's AEW's viewership in Mexico?
Well, because they're branching down in there. You know what I mean?
Or how can they be viewed in
And
Mexico?
you look at WWE, they're branching Europe and abroad, Saudi Arabia. You know what I'm saying? So it's like AEW's going south, WWE's going fucking east.
Well, WWE's also going south because they purchased AAA last year. And did you know
Undertaker's booking it.
Undertaker is booking AAA for WWE?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
He's like
All
their
right.
Shawn Michaels of AAA right now.
Hey,
So,
hey, give him something to do.
Right.
Fucking, I mean, what's he gonna do? Sit over?
It's
Oh,
all
he
I
kills
never
cars?
think though, like
And drive a
Undertaker
car and
booking
do-
Lucha Libre.
I know, but it's...
I know that's
But
the
he's
greatest
but
thing
if,
ever.
but if you watch that show,
And he knows, dude. He knows
whatever.
he gets over.
What's the show with him and Bubba and
guy knows.
I forget the name of it.
whatever? But if you listen, he obviously knows the shit, but he lets the talent do what they do. He doesn't like try and like overproduce the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because he's fucking gets it.
yeah, like, he's not gonna
That's
go
it.
over there and be like, "This is my shit." You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
dude,
Like,
when you did your Hurricanrana, you should really fucking turn a little bit to this side, because on the rope side he's got to dive, he's got to roll under, and then the dive's coming up over top. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
he
not
lets
him.
he lets the workers do what they do. Like he's just
He's
there.
like, hey, take a second right there after that. Let
Right,
everybody
that's it.
absorb it.
right.
That's the kind of shit he would tell you.
The babyface side picked up the victory here when Kevin Knight hit his awesome splash on Mark Davis for the finish. How long did this one go, Ollie?
17-21.
It was all action, man. I mean, it was just
It's-
all action.
I
all
know,
action.
but that's just way too long for that.
At this point in the show?
Yeah, I think so.
But
Like,
at
it
least
shouldn't
I
have even been
didn't
on the
feel like everybody was just trying to get a fucking spot in.
No, it was work.
Which
You know
I
what I mean? Which is different. You
It
know
was,
what I mean?
dude. It was like too much action, almost. Like
Yes.
for me, like
dude,
it
the
was
whole
like
night is fucking too much action. Oh my god!
you would have thought it was TNA, total non-stop action.
Oh my god, could somebody please do an AI fucking program that can count how many spots were actually fucking done on this night, and then how many punches were actually thrown in the middle of the ring and a square off?
And put Hack in the front row, please.
With a big frown
With a-
on his
with a
face.
fucking-
a joint in his ear.
With the Wizinator, with the colostomy bag or whatever, fucking with the fucking
with the wind.
with the
Oh, God.
yeah that he's got to
That's
piss in. He's not
hilarious.
getting up.
I thought this was really fun. I'm going to go 3.5 stars for it. Ollie?
I gotta just go 3. I mean, I think it was really good for how much they fucking did. I mean, they did a whole lot.
I feel like I did like 1,000.
But you didn't.
They did it!
But like you didn't really see like guys just like laying out for like 5 minutes and nobody
True.
there. Like everything was fucking like they just kept on moving and moving and moving. I mean, they did get a little sloppy though and weren't fucking and missing some shit and a little bit like that. So probably because they were going so fast. So I'll give it like a 3.
Hack?
I forgot about fucking a lot of like, I don't know. It's wrestling, you know what I'm saying? So,
What do you give it, bud? Come on. He's really. This pay-per-view is causing him so much distress.
it is.
I'm worried
It's
about
like I
you.
should really have like 2 ratings. All right, the rating for the show is like a 1.75.
What?
The rating besides that on like a regular like pay-per-view would go up to like a 2.75.
Okay. Ty?
Like 2.5.
2.5. Okay.
Which was the mean.
There we go. I said 3.5. You said 3, and you said 2.75.
Yeah.
There we go. Up next on the show, oh my God, Hack. Here you go. Bandito taking on Andrade. And this one,
Wow. Fucking wow. Wow.
I mean, this was just, I put down athletic showcase. I mean, these two guys, this is why Andrade went back to AEW, to do shit like this. Because he was never going to do shit like this in WWE. Never in a million years.
And I think this match was kind of poorly placed after that 6-man fucking match that just went 1,000 miles an hour.
With a little lucha twist on it, too. This had a lot of lucha twist on it.
Yeah, but like if Andrade and Bandito was like fucking like number 2 or number 3 or something on the card, like I would have personally like appreciated it more, but I really feel like I just saw the same exact thing with 6 men in the match previously.
To me,
you know,
you could have flipped fucking the main event with this. If there was a little bit more, if Andrade had a little bit more time of a build up, you could easily have flipped these two fucking men. Well, because you don't end with the death match. That's like not like your normal like card. You know what I'm saying?
but it's your heavyweight belt, so it's like, how do you not almost?
Well, in ECW you get away with that. Some places you couldn't.
You say this often, Hack, when you watch wrestling, and I actually thought about this when I watched it. They were out there to prove a point. You say this sometimes about wrestling. And I think Andrade was out there to prove a point.
100%.
Because Andrade could have... But not just that. Is Andrade over the last, 6 weeks or so was booked to be a contender for MJF's belt, and Hangman ended up getting the shot. And Andrade could have easily been slotted in that main event to go up against MJF. And
that's a lose for him. That's a lose for Andrade.
He's never main evented a pay-per-view before.
But that doesn't matter. But in that spot, he's way better off than he was than against MJF.
You think?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I think his work...
You could do that later.
Okay, well, I think his work last night was out there to prove a point.
Against the proper opponent.
Bandito
for him to do whatever the fuck
perfect.
he wants.
Or he was trying to sell OnlyFans fucking subscriptions after he took the fucking pants off.
I love the pants ripping. That's a Chippendale spot right there.
How long did it take Bandito? It was so long.
No, but at least Andrade had the wherewithal to fucking cut him off while he was doing it.
Yeah.
Dude, Andrade.
How long, dude, go roll over there and get your fucking pants off.
He's 15 seconds into his zipper being stuck. That's like fucking a girl and you can't get your fucking back on. Okay?
Yeah.
That was just awesome. I mean, this was hard-hitting as fuck. Bandito is one of the best comeback guys in the business as a babyface, man.
I can't take his mask,
See,
man.
I don't believe that.
Why?
I don't believe he's the biggest.
You just said earlier today on this show that if he didn't have a mask on, he'd be the biggest babyface in the world. You said this earlier. We could check the tape.
Oh, wait. I thought you were talking about fucking Andrade.
No, we're talking Bandito.
Say it again?
Bandito.
All right, I thought you were saying that about Andrade.
Bandito is one of the best babyface comeback guys. Yeah, you folded real quick.
I told you earlier, he's got a face under there. I've never been confused during a fucking program. Fuck. You're just using this to your advantage to make me look stupid. Hey, rewind these tapes back. Rewind those and try to catch me back.
It's the first time
They're trying to catch me.
It's the first time we've ever proved you to be wrong about something on the show.
Oh my God! Stop! Stop right now, Ty. You're all right. Ty, you are the fucking. He produces this show, right? Stop it, fucking 2 minutes, fucking before this, and then stop everything. I'm totally 100% right.
Okay.
Running out of breath, but I'm right. Just saying. And I missed my run today too.
Oh fuck.
I'm not happy.
Oh,
I got home and I had a cocktail and I forgot that I wanted to go run before the show.
Oh god. All right, this match though, I fucking loved it, man. I don't even know what I can give this here. I'm gonna go 4.5 stars for this. Ollie,
I'm giving it a 5.
you go 5.
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
The finish was great too with the elbow. Man, he fucking
it was good.
killed him.
It was
Dude,
really
that
good.
looks weird but tight as fuck.
I know, it's like it shouldn't be as clean as it is, but it is.
It's like weirdly tight as fuck.
Andrade is so fucking good. Hack your boy, man. Seriously.
All right, I got it right here as that. Oh, I can't say that. Sorry, boys. Yeah, love the finish.
What, family show?
What do you give it, Hack? How many stars?
No, an 11.
An 11?
Are you kidding me? Dude, can you imagine if this was a different show? Maybe this is a main event WrestleMania match, but they're both a little bit too small for it. But I mean, this match it doesn't get much better than this in the business.
No.
It just doesn't.
Yeah.
It just doesn't, man.
Yeah,
This shit
it's
is
got to be
great.
like right there with like a
Jesus.
5. And just personally, I think it was like kind of done a disservice after following that fucking 6-man chaotic fucking because I was like kind of burnt out at that point from watching those
Okay,
dudes. Like,
everybody was burnt out at that point.
but there's a difference if there was like a more of like a slow, methodical match that happened. But like those ones,
I
like,
took a
I
little
just
nap
got
during
done
this
fucking watching like 1,000 fucking things, and I was like, oh God, man, this is like still going.
Yeah.
But,
Up next on the show,
Hold on, what were I had one more point. What were we just talking about?
we're talking about being burned out, Andrade, the match, how good the show is, too much.
Was the finish fucking him in the corner sitting on the top rope? The guy came in and he pushed him off and
and he
spun
did the
around.
spun thing. Yeah,
Spin
yeah.
around, back elbow.
Remember that.
Okay. All right. Up next on the show was the Dogs. I hate that name. I know they were the War Dogs. They were the War Dogs in New Japan, but you got to come up with a better name than the Dogs for your stable.
Honestly, I was like, who the fuck are the dogs?
Yeah, the Dogs.
What else are you gonna come up with?
I don't know, but
The Greyhounds?
no, but just the Dogs.
Puppies?
The Dogs is a bad
The
name.
Tribe?
Yeah, at least be like the big dogs. Or
I don't know
something.
something. Come on, man. The Dogs.
We already had a dog in the freaking, what's his name? Swerve beat the dog.
The dog.
Brody.
Okay, yeah. So you got to do
I
something
know,
else.
it's funny. They were saying the dogs, and I was just like, who the fuck are the dogs?
Yeah, who let the dogs out?
Yes, there you go, Bahamut.
They need that as their theme.
Shout out Bahamut.
That's who let the owls out.
That's the worst joke you've ever told.
Oh my god, that's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, despite
Oh, he's even put a smile on
he's
his
laughing
face.
about how
No, he
bad.
had a little curl on his head, on his smile.
I'm laughing about the dogs.
despite that joke, I still want to be your son.
Oh, wow. See my face, wow.
So this is
yeah.
the Dogs: Gabe Kidd, Clark Connors, and Dave Finley taking on Orange Cassidy, Darby Allin, and Roderick Strong.
How do you get your hand caught? Who?
He got it zip tied.
That wasn't plainly
But it was
seen.
no, it wasn't. It was.
It was, I'm like,
stupid.
what the
Yeah,
frick
it
just
was-
happened?
It was.
Yeah.
Oh, so was the tie the thing that came out of the box?
Yeah,
Yeah,
with the scissors.
yeah.
With the
Okay,
scissors,
so
yes.
I know, but did the camera miss that totally? Like they missed Tony
No.
getting hit, like his getting his
They
arm
missed
tied
him
up
putting
underneath.
his arm in the zip tie. Yeah,
But they didn't miss the scissors.
Right.
Yeah, didn't miss
No.
No, yeah.
No, because I saw the black tie when he got the scissor, and I was like, "Wow, what are they going to do with that?" And then I never saw the tie done again, and in my head, I didn't even consider that the tie was the reason how he got his hand.
Neither
caught.
did I until the announcer said.
Okay.
So I'm
Yeah, I
with you
wouldn't
there.
listen
I
to
would have
you.
never. I would have never
That,
assumed that.
is that
unless-
bad to you guys?
Yeah, I mean, it's
If I saw Gabe like that and like the announcer didn't say he's zip tied, I would have been like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Why didn't
You
they
know
go
what I'm
back
saying?
and see
Like,
how it happened? Did they show anybody going underneath the fucking?
I don't think
I
so.
can't
it's
recall.
bad
Like
for
the-
the fans in the arena because
Yeah.
they don't.
Anything like that's bad for
Yeah.
them because
But
they don't.
it-
You should have got the scissors, went like this.
It's not so bad for the
Make a
viewers
whole
at
show
home.
of it.
It's not so bad for the viewers at home because you get the announcer explaining it.
I know, but the announcers didn't even get it. Like, how
And
did
also,
the
you
fucking?
didn't see it.
But how did the zip line get on his hand underneath the fucking?
Because Darby
have no
put
idea.
I know because Darby put it is supposed to.
Was
put it
Darby out of the like?
He was out there with him.
I know,
Yes.
but was he out of the shot? Well, like, I didn't see
Nobody
anywhere
saw
where he
it.
could
Nobody
get
saw it.
underneath it and like do it. That's
No, but
just
nobody
Yeah.
saw it.
all
I
right,
don't
so
know.
I don't feel so bad. then.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
That
didn't
it
show
was like a joke.
Yeah, they didn't show it.
Yeah, that was a straight joke.
Yeah.
The spot of this match was
That's a joke.
the Clark.
The biggest part it wasn't the biggest part of the match, but it was they made
Well,
it
it's
look
crucial.
like it was
Well,
the
it's
biggest.
important
It's
because
crucial
you
because
can't make
all
a
the
save.
psychology in this
Yeah.
match was from Darby's comeback with the
Right.
zip tie. But the spot of this match was the Clark Connors
Right.
spear through the ropes. Was an oh my god fucking bump and spot. It's one of the better fucking spots you will see.
Yeah, and it caught me completely off guard. I was like, "Oh!"
Same. I mean,
I was like,
yeah.
"Oh!"
Darby is finding new ways for you to say "oh" and scream like that when you watch his matches.
Yeah, great spot.
Amazing spot.
Thank God they actually had the camera right on this one.
Perfect,
Like they
perfect.
Did. Yeah,
Dude,
because he
just-
literally came out of nowhere. Like,
Just the one earlier in the match when he goes and he gets the guy and he sits Darby. Now imagine Darby's facing in the middle of the ring and the guy's got him and Darby's on the top rope and then he hits Darby and Darby goes straight back and he hits the freaking apron. I don't get it. I don't even know why you would even want to even try that spot. All you can
We
do
say
is
that a lot with
screw it
Darby, I
up.
think.
All you could do is screw that spot up.
That's what he lives for.
It's what he lives for, Hack. I mean, I can't explain it either.
I hope it's not what he ends up in a wheelchair for.
No, it's
I feel like he's fine with that. He's
But-
going out on a sword, I think, every time he
Too
has a
young.
match.
Hack. Let me ask you this because I've
I
heard.
mean, I don't disagree.
Yeah,
I'm just
I've
saying.
been there, but I don't do shit like that.
No, I know, but I've heard a lot of older wrestlers say this about younger generation guys, and I'm sure when you were working, there was old generation
thing.
guys said the same thing to you or about your work. That I can't believe you do that.
Especially
Why do
with
you
some
do
shit
that?
he's
I can't believe you smash a beer can on your head before you go to
I
the
can't
ring.
believe you had a barbed
And
wire
get real
match.
blood.
Yes.
But I
Like
can't,
before your match even starts, dude. What are you retarded?
But-
hey, all the old guys love me.
but no,
All of them
but,
love me.
Well, now.
Every single one of them love me.
but Hack, when it comes to like the unprotected chair shots or whatever,
That's
old-
what we do.
no,
This
but
is what we do.
It's what we do.
no. You
Yes, it is.
You
no,
did
not
it-
back in the day, but all right, here's the thing.
You took
I'm
it to a
starting-
crazy
listen,
level.
I've been watching. Just go on fucking Vice and watch some of the Vice episodes, dude. They were hitting people with chairs just like we were in ECW in Portland 10 years before we were doing it, and hitting people just as hard with chairs. They were doing it before us, dude. It wasn't like we just did it and we just had to make it worse.
I know, but you amped it up. And every older generation will tell the younger guys, you're going to regret this when you're older, and none of the younger guys listen.
I don't know. No, because it stopped after us.
But it didn't on the
No,
indies.
there's the creed now. A
I think
fucking
he's talking
going
just
through a
generally
light
speaking.
tube is totally different than somebody wrapping a metal chair around your head.
I'm not just talking
Okay,
death
barbed
match.
wire is totally different than somebody wrapping a metal chair around your head.
I'm not just talking hardcore. I'm talking bumps.
Yeah,
right?
I think he's just talking generally speaking.
I'm talking bumps.
I don't know.
Okay. For a match, though, I mean, this is a for who for what special. It had no business being on.
For what's
It is a for who for what
It
special.
shouldn't be on the card.
It shouldn't be on this card. It
Well,
should.
why do we say that about half the fun? Every other match we're saying it
This
should be on
one,
the card.
this one especially.
This one in particular, there's no for
not a
the amount
title.
of star power and work rate that's on this show, like that.
It's not. It's not a title. It is an issue that's been built up between Darby and the Dogs, but at the same time, this could have been a Dynamite main event, and they are going to main event Dynamite with Darby and Gabe Kidd.
Yeah, and you're
Coffin
going
match.
back to it. I saw that when they
Right.
fucking like. So why?
So-
the pay-per-views.
So like, why are you even having
Right.
this if you're doing it again?
I'll talk
Right.
about that later. Don't let me forget.
I'm gonna go. It wasn't bad at all. I really like this. I'm gonna go 2.5 or 3.
Oh, dude, when Darby got cut from the ring and immediately went to the top rope and just coffin dropped, I
Yep.
thought that was hilarious.
It was great. It was like I've been meaning to do this.
I know,
like he was like a deranged dog. Like he was just like.
I don't know. To me, it's like it's at least it's like one of the times the cameramen did their job where you didn't see the three guys like piling up underneath
Yeah,
them
right.
for it. Because the cameramen were the shit literally all night.
No,
Yeah.
I got a great camera shot, and I'll tell you in the main event. But what do you give this, Ollie?
Yeah, they got one out of 8,000.
I gotta give it like a 3. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was pretty. Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, just like everything else, pretty damn solid.
Hack,
3.
Ty.
And Cassidy doing his thing to all three of them. Like,
Oh shit! Oh
fucking, that's
great.
Fucking great.
I know I enjoyed it, but it's the for
wait! I forgot about freaking when they were using Cassidy as a projectile.
Yes.
Yeah.
They did a couple things out of that, and then they did a couple things out of they threw him into one guy in the corner, the other guy in the corner, and then they did a couple things out of that too that were real nice.
They did.
I'll give it a 3.
Just different shit, you know what I mean? Just to entertain the freak.
Fun.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Yeah, it was a fun
it's the
match.
fun
Yeah,
of
it was
the
a fun match.
Yeah.
Well, it's yeah.
Up next on the show was the AEW World Title Texas Death Match between MJF and Hangman Page. And Hangman Page, for the stipulation of this match, can now never
I fucking
challenge.
hate this.
I don't like it either, Ollie, because it's one of two things. Either he can never challenge for the belt again, which is whatever, which I don't believe, or he can go,
No, it's like my retirement match. Does anybody believe that?
but he can go back on his word
Well, you
and be
should.
a heel.
Because I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Just saying.
He could go back on it and be a heel, And Tony Khan said it's a gentleman's agreement between them. It's not like
Yes, I
you
saw
like that?
yeah.
You like
I
that?
know, which is like, why even do it?
Because what it's going to build up to eventually.
People believe it.
Makes you think
Dude,
Hangman's gonna
people
win.
believe it.
Yes, it's to make you
People
think Hangman was
believe
going
it
to win.
and believed it.
And I didn't think Hangman was going to win, but I was like, how are they going to get out of this? And what they did,
lose.
they had him lose.
Yep.
What they did.
Did you notice anything about MJF's pants hack?
Yeah, tell us about that you noticed.
I didn't notice anything.
It was great. The pants were awesome. Terry Funk pants.
It's
that was
a
fucking
phenomenal
awesome.
homage.
It really is.
Terry Funk pants with the Burberry fucking knee pads.
He just, MJF just gets it.
He's a student
He
of the
just-
game, man.
he
He
just
really is.
Texas Deathmatch.
Yes, it's perfect.
Yeah, I
These,
really wanted them to win.
these two guys just fucking destroyed each other, and it reached the point of overindulgence as we've been on a 5-hour pay-per-view recap here. But at the same time, this was just
I
incredible.
was throwing up, dude. This match should have been earlier.
The meat sweats.
I had the meat sweats for the last
Should
3
have been
hours.
earlier.
But
The
this-
barbed wire didn't come out good. Oh, you got to get the barbed wire that has like the red tips to it. Like the barbed wire.
You talking
it's
about
like,
the one on the table?
Well, it was fake. That was the razor wire when he gave him that.
I'm talking
okay.
about what's in his hand. Because what's in his hand, is like, you need to, like, it needs to be like 3 strands of barbed wire, like a ponytail, and then that all wrapped around his hand. Because it looks like shit around his hand. It doesn't. Do you see anything?
Right. No,
No.
it's insinuated violence. Pretty much.
Well, I thought it was fake
pretty
barbed
much. You know
wire.
what I'm saying?
No,
I
it wasn't
No?
fair. Oh, I was trying. I stopped it.
I was
times.
analyzing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It was real.
We have a barbed wire connoisseur
Thank you.
here.
I thought it was fake. What about the glass? The glass was fake.
Totally.
Totally fake.
Yeah.
That was sugar glass
Yeah,
or
it's a
whatever.
joke. Why even use it?
But they did light
Optics.
Why even-
optics. They did light tubes.
All right. Oh, wait, you know what? I know it's such bullshit that it's just like, you know, when Moxley gets somebody on the top rope and he's up there and he rakes his fingers up the
On
guy's
the
back and
Yeah.
the place
It's just,
stops.
it's like
You know what I mean? It's that bullshit like that. And then, but I love him getting out the broom and spending all that time to get it out too. He wasn't in no hurry at all. He spent like a minute and a half fucking getting the supposed glass out.
This was
None
just
of them bleeding out of the back until he took the bump on the board
on the board.
and the table,
Which was
And then
le-
at least he got a couple gigs.
That was legit. Right.
Yeah, because he slid down and some. All right, first of all, if you're doing that bump, there's no way you're breaking like the board that they had the barbed wire on. That board that's not breaking in half. Because you know what I'm saying? So you have to know that the only thing that's breaking there is the legs. So the legs slide. You're much better like going straight through it than fucking because the legs are sliding, and then that's why the slide comes across your back. You're much better just going
like a
straight
straight
through.
up and down bump.
But you can't do it because I don't know. They expected that. They expected to go through both of them,
Interesting.
but you can't do it because they're not big enough.
There was light tubes. There was chains. There was skewers.
Dog collar.
Dog. Well, hold on. We'll get to that.
I like the skewers sticking in fucking and what's his name's do is his men's hairdo or whatever it
I
is.
don't know how he got so many of them to fucking stick in there like that.
No, it
That
was in
like-
his hair. I'm telling you, dude, you know he's been getting that hair salon shit. His
Oh,
hair's
yeah.
that
thicker.
was,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
all sticking in his. He had his guy putting a little extra web in there. They weren't sticking in his head.
He's like,
because
yeah.
when he took the butt, it was great. When he takes the clothesline or whatever it was, and they all pop out of his
Boom.
head.
Yeah,
That's
awesome.
good shit.
The
That was really good shit.
the fucking syringe. I mean,
I didn't get it. No, dude. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Hangman did it in his 2 previous Texas death
to
matches.
swerve. So MJF's doing it to him.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't know where they were going with it at all.
It's just like
It's just
recall.
it's just a death match thing.
It's to give you that unsettling, gross feeling.
I know, but I'm thinking, is he going to inject him? The guy's going to pass out. You know what I mean? How are they?
No, he's
is he
just-
going to be in his heart? Is he going to be like being the Invisible Man
He's just using the shit that's
with the syringe?
shooting out as like showing as like an optic. Like,
Yes.
you know, it's
So
like
you guys believe that it stuck through his chin?
It absolutely went through his
his
cheek.
Well,
Yeah.
same thing.
It absolutely
All
went
right,
through his cheek.
You believe that?
Yes.
All right.
You don't?
I didn't say I didn't. I
Oh.
just wanted to know what you believe.
Oh, yes, I think it did go through his cheek.
I watched it.
I saw it.
All right, Doobie Brothers. What
Yeah.
do you believe?
There was the spot off the
Why the
staging
fuck would you do that?
because they're lunatics.
It's easy.
For the clicks. For the clicks and the views.
Yeah,
All right,
and it is.
Hold on.
That is easy.
All right, Ty, here.
It's way thinner than
Here's
that.
a big pen.
It's
No,
way
don't do
thinner
it.
than
Don't
that.
jam it through your cheekbone, Hack.
All right, I'm not putting a fucking 4mm fucking needle through my fucking cheek.
It was a joke, dude.
pussy.
Relax.
No, I'm talking about the spot. I'm not listening to you idiots. I'm listening to the spot in my head. Dude, that's a fucked up spot.
It is.
That's like shit you see with McGindy shit. Not on fucking AEW shit. I'm
Well,
just saying, dude, that's fucked up.
James Storm is more of a man than you are.
Okay, he is.
Yeah, well, Hangman, James Storm. And
I'm bowing to him right now.
There we go.
Just so everybody knows.
they did the spot off the stage through the table with like an exploding.
Oh, where do you stick?
I hate
Where do you
the
see where I stick
exploding-
through the invisible
It's
man's
cheesy.
cheek?
Yeah,
cheesy.
it's like-
They didn't need that.
Oh wait, what didn't they need?
Well, the exploding table there.
They did.
Like where like the soundboards like explode. I hate that.
But dude, it was a joke. Dude,
I just hate it.
that's
I know
so
they're like,
unrealistic.
Yeah.
It's like, dude.
Then they get the dog collars out, and our friend of the show, Jesse, tweeted at us. He said Tasha's probably marking out right now with the dog.
That's good.
And that was cool, where he's dragging him back in. And I love the fact that the finish plays off of the way Hangman won the belt from Moxley is the way MJF defeats Hangman. He hits him with the fucking ring as Hangman was setting up for the buckshot, and then he just chokes the life out of Hangman. And MJF retains. And I love the shot of him being completely exhausted on the mat, but yet sticking his arms up for victory. That was such a great heel moment right there. This was just... It was excessive. It was incredible.
I love the shot of Hangman not being able to put the collar on himself.
How about the... you know what shot I actually did love, Hack, though? Was the blood from the camera, and the camera is right
Yeah.
there, and the bloody camera...
No, the producer stayed with it.
Yes.
That's the man.
That guy who had that
Stay
call
with that.
to stay with that camera, with the bloody camera, won the night. That is an all-time great wrestling camera shot.
I'm not sure it was real blood though. It looked a little watery.
Okay.
Just saying.
This is 5 stars for me, man. It was just, yeah, it was insane. It was fucking insane. Ollie.
I'll give it like a 4.
4.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, entertaining.
Entertaining.
Yeah, it's not like. I mean, it's not better than the one Swerve and Hangman had.
No, I
Or
would say that
anything
was
like-
better.
Yeah, and like
I would
that's
say
a
that was
5
better.
as far as like death matches go. Like for me and what I would put it in. But this is like a 4. I mean, it's still really fucking good.
Yeah. Hack.
11.
11.
I think Hangman passed out a little too quick, but it's still a 5 for me. I think this is an awesome match.
All right, that was
Dude, fuck.
it for AEW.
I don't know. It's like fuck, dude. I'm tired just going over the match,
I
thinking
know.
about all the spots
And
shit.
MJF's so good,
Honestly.
like just all the nuances, the shit that you don't even realize about, like how he places it, like when he's done with the chair, how he places it, like he sets things up for
The
later in the match, like
littlest thing.
is you don't even like you don't know what he you don't even know he's doing it if you're not paying attention to what he's doing, but
Great
like
dude.
it's just little
Yeah, he's
nuances that he
Both of
does.
them.
That
It's
are-
amazing.
Yeah.
They're again master craftsmen, both these two guys.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We forgot to mention Ospreay coming back.
We did.
Oh yeah, we
At
did
the end
during
of
the
Moxley.
Moxley.
Fucking awesome.
It was fucking awesome, and then he did. I wasn't expecting him to do anything, and he did that fucking twisty whatever thing. I was like,
Which he nails.
Oh yeah,
every
he ain't
time.
holding nothing back.
I'm like, oh my god, he's back. Ospreay is fucking back. I mean,
And it's insane. Your first 3 matches have fucking
Comeback debuts.
Yeah, right.
you had
yeah.
Ospreay, Omega, Edge and Christian, and Ronda Rousey in the front half of the show. All make debuts or comebacks.
It's like fuck, dude. Like holy shit.
I mean, they just fucking emptied the clip last night. I mean, they emptied
Literally.
the clip. They really did last night.
No, fuck yeah! Look at all that talent they got right there.
They
Jesus
do.
Christ.
They do.
Ospreay against any of dude. Ospreay against Fletcher. Are you fucking kidding me?
I mean, we've seen it.
We've seen,
Yeah,
but man, I think the long term. If I had to say what all in main event should be, Ospreay and MJF for the belt.
Well, I don't like that matchup. I don't know why, but
You don't like
I don't
that?
know. It doesn't work in my head.
Awesome.
And I think that's like your biggest baby possible in London, and MJF is your biggest heel.
All right, yeah.
That's-
yes. Yeah,
that
for
to me-
location.
That to me is their marquee match that they got to build to from now. Like, if
And have we seen that?
I don't remember. I think we
I
have.
Pretty sure.
I think we have actually, but my memory's shot right now. I'm exhausted. We ate too much great wrestling here.
Too many forearms.
Too many. Housekeeping. In collaboration with Suplex Apparel, we dropped a sick T-shirt. You got to grab one of these. Head on over to suplexapparel.com and check out the Sandman T-shirt they have up there. This is a 1-of-1. It's a limited number of trading cards included with the shirt. Make sure you purchase this now. It's moving fast. Support the show. Support the hardcore icon with a purchase. The big event, Saturday, March 21st, at the Suffolk Credit Union Arena in Brentwood, New York.
Yeah, I got my hotel last night.
Ospreay and MJF worked at All in Texas. At Globe Life.
Duh.
What
Man,
year?
we're idiots last year. We're idiots.
I'm not surprised. I don't remember.
They could do it again. That's when MJF had
probably
the
great.
he had like the American belt and everything. Yeah.
That's right.
The Sandman's going to be signing for PWE, Pro Wrestling Entertainment. This is one of the largest wrestling conventions of the year. Make sure you stop on up and say hello to Hack. I know Franny's going to be there with stash pages, so check out the big event. Speaking of PWE, the next show from PWE Expelled, live from the Bach Building in South Philadelphia, Saturday, April 4th, 7 p.m. Get your tickets now. The Hardcore Icon's going to have a lot in store for you. Stay tuned to our social media as we drop some more names and
stay
matches.
tuned.
Steve Macklin, Diana Perazzo, Alec Price, Jordan Oliver, Griffin McCoy, Journey Burke, Postgame, Ben the Bean, Vicious Vicky,
Yeah, Vicious Vicky.
and coming to school these kids, Matt
Come
Stryker.
to what?
Coming to school these kids, Matt
I just
Stryker.
heard come.
All right, Mr. Penetration.
You would. We are still getting really close to this event, and I know Gunk's not here, but I still need my report card, boss.
Yeah.
I need you to work on that for me there.
Fuck him. He's a loser.
No, I know he is, but I need my report card. So, I mean, I'm not a loser. So, just want to make sure it's on your priorities, right, boss? Yep.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. WrestleMania week. In addition to your last match, your appearance for WrestleCon, I am super pumped for the Sandman podcast doing a live pod from the Nerd Bar
Hell
on Fremont
yeah.
Street in Las Vegas.
Nerd.
Saturday, April 18th.
Nerd.
A midnight beer chug with our team and a live podcast. Make sure to clear your calendar in Vegas for this one. You never know who might show up. Make sure you stay tuned to our social media for further announcements on this live pod event.
Yeah.
I can't wait to school you guys in a beer chug.
Yeah.
Bring it on, bitch.
Ooh, beer chug.
Friday, April 17th from the Horseshoe in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's the Sandman's final match versus the Invisible Man at Joey Janela's 10th annual spring break. Get your tickets of what's left of them at jjsbxlv.eventbrite.com. And if you aren't able to make it to Las Vegas, tune in live on Triller TV+.
Well, I'm tearing down the house, literally, so you might not be able to even get a seat. That building probably won't exist come, like, June. Just saying.
Come like
Because all the shits that's going to be there.
Joey Janela's taking on Brody Lee Jr. in his first ever match. This kid is 14, Hack, and Joey's about to teach him something in the ring. Hayabusa 2 taking on Atticus Cougar for the GCW World Heavyweight title. The Rascals versus the Busta and the Brain and Jordan Oliver, Alec Price, Jordan Oliver, and Marcus Mathers.
Right, Marcus Mathers.
They just announced in a Loser Leaves GCW match,
Oh, I like a loser leave town match.
Effie versus Allie Patch.
Effie!
Buy your tickets now while you still can. Joey Janela's spring
Effie
break.
against who?
Allie Catch.
Okay.
She's a big name for GCW. Listener questions. As
Yay.
always, send in to
Effie.
sandmanpod@gmail.com.
Allie.
Please leave a name and a town that's all that Hack ever asks for. Andrew Andrew from the south side of
Andrew.
Chicago writes in.
all right,
Well,
Southside
White
Chi-Town.
Sox, but we went over this last time,
You
right?
did, and he answered you. He
Shameless?
said, here we go.
Here we go.
Dying at my question and Hack having nothing for the cane of the week or toast of the week.
Yes.
A true fixture of the show. That and his memories of Wanda Sykes, or should I say Pam Oliver. Hack's brain study someday may cure CTE beyond even what Antonio Brown has.
Antonio Brown's got CTE.
Well, it's assumed.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. I don't want to put that out there. To answer your question, to answer your question, Hack, traditionally Southside is White Sox fans, but I'm a lifelong Cubbies fan and moved over this way 4 years ago. As for my question this week, what's something you would have told your younger self about the business when you were first breaking in all those years ago? Keep up the amazing work.
You control everything that goes on in the business. In the ring.
In the ring.
Yeah.
You control everything that goes on in the business in the ring. Do you want to elaborate on that at all?
No.
No? Okay.
You control it, dude. It ain't happening unless you say it's happening.
Okay.
Is a guy going to arm drag you if you don't want to be arm dragged?
Well, maybe if he's...
Well,
could
you
shoot
don't
on
want to
you.
stick your left arm out.
Oh, all right. There.
No, it's really just says it's that simple, dude.
It's that simple. Okay. That's something that you want right there. Jerry from Arkansas writes in.
All right, Jerry, is this your first Arkansas Razorback?
I don't know. Might
Possible.
be. Coach Cal?
I think it sounds familiar.
Coach Cal? I recently saw a clip of Billy Corgan who claimed that the ECW locker room was wilder than any rock band backstage. What was
True.
What was the craziest night you remember from the ECW days?
I don't know. I kind of think that's bullshit.
Probably doesn't remember.
No, all right. See, but the thing was, it's like when you have a band, like you got, I don't know, what, 5 guys in a band? All right, unless you're like Electric Light Orchestra or Chicago. You got these guys that fucking got like all these like string bands and all these fucking dudes. But like
I would say 4 is your average.
yeah, okay.
Hey, you got bass, lead guitar, singer, drummer, and maybe another guitar.
Yeah, like back in ECW arena, it was like we all had our own little like we were all together like one big unit, but we all had our own little cliques. Like it's like me, the Pitbulls, fucking we're just snorting coke and smoking pot the whole time in the locker room. You know what I mean? I don't like Shane is fucking doing his little shit. Jane is on his new Bane like trip fucking for
You
a
got Jack
while.
and Mustafa.
New Jack and Mustafa smoking pencil shavings.
Yeah, like who knows
Perry
what
and
the fuck
Cronus
those
doing
is.
whatever the fuck they're doing.
What were the straight guys doing?
Well, they were doing nothing. Like, just think about that. Like, from the Roadkills to the fucking Danny's, fucking like to fucking all those guys none of them partied.
Right. It wasn't
Like
a thing.
none of them. Like maybe like the time. Maybe if there's say 30 guys, and that's probably right around like maybe what we averaged. There was probably 15 of them that didn't do drugs or like barely drank.
And they weren't ostracized for not partying,
Half of
right?
them, half of them,
No,
probably,
they didn't give a
Right.
fuck.
half of them probably didn't have money to party either.
That's true too. That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
True
yeah.
You know. So, would you say? I mean, you've never like been around like a rock backstage. Billy Corgan has. That's his opinion on it.
Well,
And-
I have like Tommy tells me I've been back with fucking
Metallica.
Metallica. I don't remember.
Back with Kid Rock.
Yeah,
One time with like Jesse.
But do you think, in your estimation, do you think rock is probably? It's just because it's smaller that it's not bigger. That's your reasoning, I guess, for this. Is what you were saying?
Like less number of people.
Less number of people.
Yeah.
You got 20 guys partying because you have a locker room of 30 guys or 40 guys.
yeah.
Right, it probably wouldn't have been
The
as
whole
crazy if
effing
it was
show
the same number.
Right.
is the
Yeah.
difference. you
Okay.
know?
All right. Bruce from Fresno, California writes in.
all right.
This seems new.
This definitely seems new. Love the show. Amazing stuff.
You're gonna have an
Thanks,
earthquake
Bruce.
soon, just so you know, a big one.
It's-
Just saying.
It's easily my favorite wrestling podcast these
Thank you.
days.
Thanks, Bruce.
There are no grudges besides maybe hack strays at Taz, Tosh hating on Triple H, and Hack's battle with the pen during the show.
All right, he's got it. We ain't hating anybody here, dude.
Call it how we see it.
Yep. I wanted to ask a what-if question. Had ECW made it to pay-per-view in 1996, a year earlier, do you think anything changes? Let's say Mass Transit didn't happen and you ended up earlier with a wider distribution. Do you think the ripple in the pond could have changed your outcome?
No, because it was always fucking set in stone that Vince and fucking Paul had an agreement.
That was whatever agreement between Vince and Paul.
Something
Like
was there.
ECW's fate was written
Yeah,
before it even.
in stone. Well, because Paul had already spent a lot of his parents' money.
By
Like
that point.
a lot, like $1 million of his parents' money. And this is a straight shoot coming from Paul Heyman's mother to Todd Gordon's ears to fucking Todd Gordon's mouth telling me. Spent everything. So, it was all set in stone as in freaking we're going under. Paul will be able to repay back anything that he owes his parents and that they will be absorbed by the WWE.
Okay, so regardless of the fact that you ended up on pay-per-view a year later,
Wouldn't have mattered.
because your
Well,
end result was
absolutely.
still going to be financial issues and going to go to WWE.
Yes, that was all. That was set in stone. I fucking all of us believe it. That it was set in stone way before. Like everybody knows that Paul was financing us before then. Anyway,
HHG, HHG checks. that they- yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it's no. I don't know. It's obvious to me.
Okay. Josh from Hamilton, Ohio writes in,
Hi, Ohio.
"What's up, Hack and crew? Once again, I came here to say you guys do the best coverage of pay-per-views and PLEs, past and
You
present."
didn't hear this last one, Jesus
you, brother.
Christ.
No, he did. He said,
77-hour pay-per-view.
I really enjoyed your recent episode about WrestleMania 19, and frankly, your review of Elimination Chamber was better than that event itself. I'm writing this on 3/16, Steve Austin Day,
Hell yeah.
Like that.
which seemed appropriate given the Sandman's history with him and the fact that they're wrestling's two biggest beer-chugging legends, other than Andre outside of the ring. So my question,
120 in one night.
so my question for Hack is, do you have a favorite memory or story about working with Steve? Thanks again for being the best wrestling podcast out there.
No, dude, the best memories were Steve. Well, wasn't even in the ring. It was watching his fucking promos in the back.
We talked about that
In
last
the
week,
ring
man.
is in the ring, dude. You know what I mean? But the promos, fucking, dude. Anybody could be the greatest worker ever, but you need to be able to call it a fucking promo.
And that's where Austin learned to cut promos, was ECW.
Well, because they just let him go. Paul's just like, here, here's
had
the
no-
microphone, Steve. Just
And he
fucking
had a
say
shit ton
what-
to say on his mind. Yeah.
He had,
Don't be you.
Dude,
Don't
he had-
be pissed off.
he had a chip on his shoulder a mile wide.
And everybody knew it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. And that's why, dude, and that's the reason why I'm there fucking watching his shit. You know, whether I was done mine or not, which probably I wasn't because I always like to be last to see the other people. But fucking, yeah, dude, when you know a guy's pissed off and you know that a company's just fucking him and he's just great at his fucking talent, you know what I mean? It's like fucking perk your fucking head up and listen.
But your reaction to that promo, I mean, you saw the clip that went viral on Twitter recently. You're so enthusiastically excited
It's like, bam, dude.
when that promo ended. It's like, I see it sometimes here with your reactions to stuff about wrestling where you're just like, the fan in you has never died. So when you see something, it still comes out. And it was just awesome because it's like ECW being that team environment and Austin's on your team now. Even though he hasn't
And it's
been
like, fuck yeah, dude.
even though he's not been there that long, he's still coming back to the dugout after he hit a fucking home run, and you're happy for him.
Fuck yeah.
It's fucking
Well,
great.
because he's us.
Yes.
We're getting bigger because of him.
He's helping
I
lift
know,
you.
dude. I didn't know when he comes in. I had no grandeurs of illusions of grandeur that he was going to be with our company for more than a heartbeat.
Right.
You know what I mean, dude? You knew he was fucking destined for the next fucking level. You know what I mean? It was like Punk leaving fucking AEW or Punk leaving WWE to go AEW. Shit, where talent's fucking down, dude.
Talent's talent.
Yeah.
It's going to find a way,
Fuck yeah.
regardless of booking. And Austin found a way in WWF where he was brought in just to be a mechanic. They did not have plans for him to be Stone Cold, but he was able to knock out everything he got to the point where it was undeniable that they had to give him everything.
Vince saw it.
Well, no, he didn't. Vince was not down with Austin right away. It took Austin a while because he cuts that Austin 316 promo in '96, in June of '96 or so. He doesn't get the belt until '98. So it takes a while.
Well, yeah, you're going to have to prove yourself to Vince. Fucking Vince ain't giving you the fucking strap fucking 18 months into his company. He's just not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 2 years
Well,
fucking
especially 'cause
is
they have-
significant easily with all that down at the top of the board.
Right. But Austin, undeniably, probably the biggest star in pro wrestling history.
But everybody knew it.
It's so cool.
It was so obvious.
Yeah. It's awesome.
It just all had to come fucking together, you know, like full circle. Like
Yes.
it had to like that character and like the Stone Cold, like they hadn't met yet, but it was
destined.
yeah. Right.
Next week on the show, we got some stuff I can't speak on.
Oh, yikes.
You'll be seeing some fun stuff from us.
That's
But
all right,
before
man.
we go,
I got something.
there we go. You got something. Whoa, Andrew from Chicago.
I just coughed it up. It's in my right hand right now.
The cane of the week, the toast of the week.
Yeah, what do you got?
World Baseball Classic. USA. USA. USA.
Ain't it foggy outside? All the planes have been